Hey guys, Bray here from the Pug Rebellion, and today we're hopping in some franchise with Mlb the Show 20. I'd like to get a couple things out of the way first. Yes, this is an Angels franchise. No, Angels not. The Angels aren't my favorite teams. No, I'm not a fanboy of Mike Trout. I'm playing as the Angels because I played against my friend and I dominated with the Angels, but he dominated me with any other team I played. So I decided to play this. I'm doing pretty good over here, 10-2, my record. So we're gonna go ahead and get into a game here. I'm sorry about my last video. If you guys watched that, I messed something up in OBS. I'm gonna keep it out on the channel, but it's slightly cropped off screen. So people here are gonna need words. Nope. Okay. It's slightly cropped off screen, so I'm going to fix that for the next PC video that I make, but bear with me for that video at least, please. Any feedback that you'd like to let me know, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll leave a heart on your comment and most likely reply if it's something that's replyable to.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Oakland attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Oh, sorry about the slight disruption. Alright, so we've got Griffin Canning on the mound here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Ambush tactics.
Tony Kemp.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Off to a bit of a slow start indeed.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Kemp, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Even made contact with that pitch, and it wasn't too far out of his zone. Just if he swung, it's supposed to be swinging.
And he fouls this one off.
So I'd like to know if you guys play Mlb the Show 20.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
One thing that you may notice is a trend of good OKs. You square up the ball and stuff, good time, and it's a
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Normally fly out to the track.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First pitch coming, here it is.
On dynamic pitching. And
Marcus Semien comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that
So,
chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher. I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
First inning.
So digging in now, Matt Olson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Some calls not go my way. That was not that far.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
That was a misplay.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Mark Hanna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left field for a base hit.
Perfect throw, but should be
and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
See what this guy's control is. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bullpen warming up. 67, his walks is 59, it's not bad.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder.
Do I have... Yeah, close plays are on. So
as a strong throwing arm, you're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Let's get the bats warmed up, but that's 2 runs that we got to get
Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Not shortstop.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's gonna make the catch. And he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Gotta get down right there.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
These extra bases.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Sat back on it. He has a sinker. Oh, it's his main pitch. This might be a difficult.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
At least gets him to third.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Went deep in the contest last night.
Good at grounding out with Trout.
First pitch on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And Dan, he rode this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Yeah, you get good, okay fly outs. You get good line outs.
All set for the start of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Allen. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Should put someone else on the match.
The 1-0.
Checked out their control. I normally just put up the first base. Okay, no.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And that's into the corner, a foul
ball.
Supposed to
be on the corner, but instead it was right over the plate, practically right down the middle, and I'm lucky he was early on it.
And the 2-1.
Let's see, this one's probably gonna be a ball. No, right down the middle strike.
Nope, that's foul.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
I'm glad he swung at that. I don't know why he swung at that, but I'm very glad that he swung at that.
Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike
sure we
2.
have an 8 or 9 game winning streak. I think it's an 8-game winning streak.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2
I'm pretty
pitch.
sure I lost one,
And he
one,
struck
two,
him
lost
out as
one.
well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Hunter Cole. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Right down the
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Call.
Behind 0-2 now.
That call.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I hope so.
Lifted in the air toward the
Of
line
course
and
he did
right.
contact.
But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Yeah. This guy's making a lot of contact, and it's really annoying me. If he makes contact one more time, then I might have to check his player card.
Hit sharply, but
Okay.
foul down the right
It
side.
must be a contact hitter or something. I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, I mean, he's a well-rounded player. He's only a 69, surprisingly. Seems like a silver card, but he's a bronze still.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 5 strikeouts so far. Level 86 bronze.
Here's Justin Upton now.
And leading off,
First pitch on its way to Upton.
the left
Hey, Jay
fielder.
up.
Hit out toward second. Reined in.
Up there.
And that's the first out.
I feel like it's done that pretty good, but I have a feeling there's that high sinker again. I know it's an inside pitch. Oh,
And now is Yasiel Puig. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
0-1.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
This guy's like a knockoff Corey Kluber. Of course.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Really that early on that?
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Racing back, the right fielder. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Nobody out or anyone out. I'm probably risking that.
Jason
2 outs down by 2.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at a curveball that
That's called a
misses
strike
wide
or
for
ball.
ball 1. Looking at
not
his
that
lifetime numbers, Castro is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
first baseman.
Digging in, Albert Pujols. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Castro stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
How is that one almost a home run?
And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Tie game now. Go get in his face.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Swung on and lifted in the air to
Line
left
out
center.
center.
Center fielder giving chase. He's
Good
there
getting
to
line out
track it
again.
down, and that'll end the inning.
I don't know. It seems like you have to be
And
way
that'll
off
bring
to
in
hit a home
Ramon
run,
Laureano.
way
He
on
starts
to
off the
hit
inning against a
ground
guy who
ball
struck
right in the middle.
outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to
They had
stay
a
as
hitting
patient.
patch
He's been
recently
throwing
that I
a lot of
noticed
strikes.
before
They
even
might
knew
want to start
pass
swinging a
was.
little bit earlier in the count.
And I
Laureano,
was thankful
a
when I first saw it,
25-year-old.
but
He was a
it's still not very
16th round
helpful.
selection during the 2000. Swung on
Thought that
and
was
hit deep
gone
to
for a
left
second. I
center.
didn't see
This
it
one
that
has
well.
a chance. And
What?
oh, he missed a home run by
Yeah,
a matter
fielding's
of
way
feet. It's off the
fixed, right?
wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball
What's that?
very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the
I
wall,
lightly
and he's
tapped the
into
left
third.
joystick
They might
and
think
he
about
flew
pitching
halfway
around this
across
guy
the
going
line.
forward.
Tony Kemp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting
Oh,
for there. It's
Change
0-2.
it right down the middle.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated.
That was
I know
not
you got to
that
battle
far
with 2
inside.
strikes and
Where are these guys
protect,
acting like I'm gonna
but if
hit them?
anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
These guys are scared.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
I don't even know what to say about that pitch. Greatly executed.
Can't
Just
get around
didn't
quick
swing.
enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Was early on that pool bomb and pulled off it just a bit.
Fouled away. 1 out and a runner on third.
I can really tell this guy's controlled by how long I waited to do that
Hit on the ground to third.
pulse.
A dive,
how
but he
he's-
can't knock it down. It's
Oh,
through
and
for a
how
base hit.
still
And the
wasn't
go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
The bat, the first baseman.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off.
I thought he was about to do something with that pitch. I was like, oh, come on.
Here it comes, 0-2.
The Athletics posed a bit of a challenge in the last game we played.
Runners
so-
on first with 1 down. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the
7
second
strikeouts
out.
in a whole 9 innings isn't
Now batting.
that
So a
bad.
runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canna. And who looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep.
Double double. Thank you.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer
I'm not
half
safe
and
with
goes
that
with
pitch
it.
either.
He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
I moved my paws.
And he pumps the
like I did.
fastball by him here.
Like
1
I
and
did.
2 now.
They-
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fast?
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that.
That's great. That's great.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Line towards center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
We got Mlb the line out 19.
Stepping in
MLB
and ready
line out
for another
20.
shot, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at
Really
bat.
good lineouts
He's
in a
ready.
single
Here's the
video.
first
Can we
offering.
break the world record for good lineouts in a single video?
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's
If
got
that's-
it. On to first, and
If
very
this is
quickly
going to be
2
called
are gone
good
here in
and
the home
okay or
third.
good, I'm gonna be annoyed.
The center field.
I have good timing.
Standing in, Mike Trout hit it hard but
With good
lined
swing
out in his
timing,
first at
unless
bat.
if you have a
Yeah,
shift
Matty,
on
but
you,
as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here it comes.
Just called that a strike.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On Trout.
And there's ball 2 now.
I'm scared to pitch to Mike Trout. I would be too.
Count even at 2-2.
Sinker. I don't even know what to
And
say
now
about
pitch
that.
on the way.
Sinkers are just nasty.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Let's go. We needed that one. Trout. Big fly, tie game. 447 feet. Golden. 111 miles an hour off the bat.
It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Angels have drawn even now at 3 apiece.
Yeah, Upton. Hype up, Mike.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches.
Excuse me?
And this could be the beginning of a
I'm glad I got that on
very
camera.
good hot streak.
That line was going towards the rocks, and then when the camera switched, the line switched. What?
Justin Upton the next to hit. And it's fouled away.
I'm so happy with this now.
Is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the base.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. In time.
Well, normally those are the types of plays
Start
that
of the
get put in my
4th upcoming, but first,
clips
Heidi
videos,
Watney
but-
standing by with a report.
It's already in a video.
Well, Matt, I
I'm
talked
not
to
gonna
manager
double up
Bob
on it.
Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Athletics. The catcher,
Now in the box, Austin Allen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last
I had to
time
go
up.
decently deep into my bullpen.
First
in the
offering
game.
on
I
its
don't want
way.
to go even deeper in the second game.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout
As long
on
as he
the
doesn't
run,
give up
and he
any more
tracks
big
it down.
flies,
Nice play
He
for
should
the
be
first
good. I
out.
probably won't take him out to the 6th or 7th if he doesn't give up
Now
any more
batting.
big flies.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the ever
yes,
versatile
big
Chad
flies. As
Pinder.
in the bug, they just supersized.
First pitch
No, I mean
fastball
home
in
runs.
there for a called strike.
Trying to get right on this corner, slightly missed my pulse.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
That was just so close. If you've made it this far, let me know down in the comments
And
down
now
below.
a fastball,
What's
but
your
he's able to hold
favorite
off on it, and it's
movie-
2-1 now.
Movie series,
Sometimes it can be
movies,
difficult
if you
for a
can't pick
pitcher. You're
one, maybe
facing a guy
TV
that's
show
not
if you
known to
want,
be
video
a
game
big
if you
stick
want.
in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest
What's your
thing
favorite
is to be aggressive and throw
media-like
strikes.
thing?
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's
Oh,
so
I already
far.
have an out in the center. Oh yeah, that's right, Mike Trout. I missed my balls.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I don't believe I have sliders messed with. No. Would you look at that? I do. I was just thinking about that. Oh wow, I do have. I was just thinking about that. I was like, wow, I have a lot of home runs. Couple sliders were played with.
Riding in once
There we go.
again, Hunter Cole. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Let's make this a bit more realistic than I wanted to.
Nope.
And a good
Okay.
fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Nope.
And
That's
maybe a
ball.
little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball
This
2
guy's
now.
already almost out
You can
of
see
there.
this guy's more
63
focused at the
pitches in
plate
the
right
fourth.
now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty sure their pitcher only has like 20 pitches.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Swing,
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
But there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Cole has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
If I had good timing, it probably would have been gone. Although I was
now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1.
Hey, Zeus, this guy's hitting me.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now.
He might be down for a walk. Get his average up.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
Sinker.
And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I was like, that's a strike.
So striding in, Jason Castro.
Now batting, catcher, Jason.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Driven deep at the wall. It is.
And you just saw that
gone.
I just lowered those sliders that I didn't even realize were up in the first place. That must have been from a different franchise that I put the power on. Because I did not mess with the sliders.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
It's just a bullet. It didn't go very far, but that thing leaped off the bat.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice.
You don't have to really worry about getting
in there,
time.
no balls and a strike.
We go down 0-2, that's when we start swinging. Unless he lays it literally right there.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You just saw what I do with those pitches in the zone right there.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And now a soft liner to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
I'm not supposed to swing until I
set to deal on 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ready once again, David Fletcher. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they...
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Off the foul pole. Man, this innings. I trimmed down the sliders and I'm doing better.
A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 8-3.
On my chest. That's weird.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be
playing
flying,
better
D-Row.
after I
The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today.
Wow,
They're leaving a lot of balls over the
and
heart of the plate. This offense is, both offenses are taking advantage.
Michael Trout's up.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the
say
open
Michael
dugout.
Trout, which is
And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Laureano is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning.
Came out of the bullpen.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
This one doesn't look good so
want
far,
this guy to
down
get the
by a
win, so
boatload
he's
as we
gotta play
enter the
this
middle
inning,
innings. It's about time they get
Thanks
something
for that
going,
call
and the
up.
last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This guy's 2 for 2, so I definitely need
Off the
that call.
plate, one
Could've used
ball,
that
one
call,
strike.
but, you know, it's a bit further off the plate, I guess. 1-on-1 count, we can't go 2-on-1. We need to go 1-2.
And he fouls this one off.
Because now we could do anything. We could head at him with the strike. We could let it go down, outside, inside, up, down, in, out.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. That's what it's like. Pitching on 2 strikes is like.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field
I
for a leadoff
almost
single.
made a yellow throw to the cutoff man.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it.
Oh,
Hang
yeah.
on for 2.
Pulling up.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It was a 19. I
That evens
had
it
an
up,
easy
1 and
triple,
1.
but I wanted the cycle, so I stayed at 2.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Or an easy inside.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
I need to triple once, but I stayed at 1 last season. Last year, not last season. Mlb the Show 19, aka Mlb the Lineout 19.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Just like MLB the good okay
Boy,
20.
D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a
Don't know.
pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive
If I get a
standpoint as
ground
well. You know,
ball
you're
here, I have
taught
a
to
chance
hit
to
it
go
right back
around
where
the
it
horn
came
for
from, but those
triple
moments
play.
right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Marcus Semien is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike.
Did
It's
my
0-1.
phone just do? I think it was ready.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
She had a sinker.
Swing and a liner.
I thought it was
But
gonna be a
foul.
blue single. I was like, wow, they actually scored in this inning.
The next 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
I'm hoping he asks for a curveball low. Oh, fastball low. That might get the job done. I'm really hoping for a ground ball here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Upton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
he's
And
barely-
Upton's not going to get him. He's in there
Now
at
ground
3rd.
ball would work too. For the double
That'll bring
play.
up the power hitter,
Still
Matt
in
Olson.
there.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
It's on this. When I really should be. That was just so close. It was just like,
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
No energy left.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Weak to make the play. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
2 out now. 2 out, 2 out, 2 out.
Well, that wasn't your standard sack fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here, but you got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Up high, 2-1 now.
And it's really
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now.
91 minutes, pretty well.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Most pitchers you can go 100 pitches, no problem. 75.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get it, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He gets up another
Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
I really want him to qualify for the win.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
It's qualified for the win now.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Justin Upton. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well.
Gonna work the count here.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Most swing at ones that I guess.
Driven deep at the wall. It is
straight away
gone.
center, man. That's like 4, probably 28. It looks like 431.
Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
A cool camera angle.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And now she's got a point there.
In now, Yasiel Puig. Fouled away.
That was in location.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
I could turn on that, but it's not exactly my approach to turn on the inside pitch.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but that fastball definitely had some drop on it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
I'd like to keep fouling off pitches. I want to get this guy's pitch count up so he makes a mistake.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Those fastballs have drop on them.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, catcher,
I'm not sure what they called that. So it deflected off him for a single. Deflect off him. I like how confused the first baseman Mr. Olsen, I think it was. He looked so confused. He was like, what?
Into the box, Jason Castro, as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Good.
So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Good lineouts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
I thought that was a pop-up, but it felt it. I was a bit more than felt it, but okay.
A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in.
Just chopped.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning.
First baseman is zero speed.
But the Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. 5 innings complete, and it's opened up now 9-4.
Just the ball in the black sky. Wish there was some stars in the sky. Yes, sir.
Ryan Buchter will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 46, Ryan.
Striding into the box, Austin Allen 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Buchter is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage.
Jack Sparrow.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next,
and that brings up Chad Pinder. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
inside, ball 1.
This guy's control
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
I'm actually not, but his control seemed to be decent in that last at bat, but not so much in this
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away.
Right down the middle. Right down the middle.
And he fouls this one off.
Today, and I don't know why. Guess I'm just in a feel-good mood. I don't know, it's because I didn't have any schoolwork to do today.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the first pitch to him.
In the comments below, what's your favorite
and this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play.
My 2 personal favorite movie series are Pirates of the Caribbean and Star Wars. And the National Treasure I also recommend.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
Both of them. I watched both of them. I loved both of them. You know, it's just great.
Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch.
I was in the middle of a Jack Sparrow quote, and then he just leaps and
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's not running down.
Fouled away.
That was pop out again.
1-1.
This is so risky.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
What sucks about this guy is his fastball is movement. Like his 2-seamer is supposed to be. His 4-seamer has movement.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cole has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Dropping my zone.
Digging in and looking for more, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up.
Fletcher.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's really got
bases are empty. 1 man out.
I wonder if this guy's a 99 break or something.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
It's all over that just light. What is his break? Yeah, 83 break. He's nasty. He's forcing those break. That's what his break is.
Here's the 0-2. Back to him on the mound.
Oh.
And this is taken for the out. Digging in, Anthony Rendon.
We just silenced that guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line.
It's gonna go foul.
Cole is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
I thought that was out of play, mate.
Ready for another chance?
Okay, let me finish
Ramon
my
Laureano. He
finish
scored
my
after
box
reaching on a single in his last
When
time
you're
up.
moving,
It doesn't
don't
look
let
very
off your
promising
seconds.
so
Spit
far in
it
this
on
one
into
as
that
we
one.
move
Very
into the
important
later
thing, mate.
innings. Down by a
Captain
bundle,
Jack
it's
Sparrow.
time to get some base runners and
Sparrow.
hopefully a
Who
long ball to
cares?
get them back into
Someone
this
know how to
one.
roll those R's like the British do?
And a
'Cause I
curveball
can't.
taken for strike 2.
Sparrow. Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow.
0-2, here it comes.
Hey, Houston won against the Mets.
A swing and a ground ball to third.
Did the jump
Fielded
play
by
run down?
Rendon. And an off-balance throw is in
Nice
time
stretch
as
by
he
Cole
takes
Houston.
one away.
That's a
Wow.
double good play right there.
Digging in to
That would
try it
go in a
again.
clip
Tony
video for
Kemp has
sure.
got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's 4, I think.
First pitch of the
things that
at-bat.
happen in this
And
game
this one
alone
runs
that I
up
would
high,
put
ball
in a
1.
clips video.
1 out, nobody on.
Another thing I need you guys to leave in the comments down below if you were watching
Count
to this
even
point.
now at 1-1.
Let me know what you guys like to see. Do you like longer videos? Do you like shorter videos? Do you like the medium 20, like 15, 20-minute videos? Like, what do you guys like to see?
Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive
Well,
that time,
double
but this will
plays
get
in
by him for a
there
base
it is.
hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or
I
so
just
to
do
get it
first
ironed
pitch
out.
curveball, but I kind of really just want to listen to my
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working
Whoa,
on a 1
that
for
was
3
so
thus
close.
far.
I'm just gonna bite my tongue now. Yes, I
Now the
literally did
1-0.
that, but there's literally no point in me doing
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Pretty sure that was hit a decent amount. Let's watch this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was hit pretty far.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't
Did
connect,
not
so he
expect
finds
this one.
himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The rock was on.
The first baseman.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2.
With 2 strikes and a double play in order, but we are, you know. And we can raise his sights, I guess. And
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a
say,
major
and
bullet that
get on
time.
the ground
2
out.
away. So
Get
now
on
it's
the
Mark
strike.
Canha. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back
that
into this thing.
curveball was
Baseball
right
doesn't
on
have
the
a
button.
clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
I don't like
On
that.
its way, the 0-1
says you only have
pitch.
27
It's a
minutes to
high
work
fly
with.
ball headed for the left field
That's a
corner.
lie.
If
I
it
mean,
stays fair, it's
you get
gone.
text
But it bends
innings and
just
you got a
foul into the second deck.
Pretty great chance at having, you know, 30 outs at least.
Looking to put him away.
There's
Here's the
16 more
0-2.
talking
Swung
pitches.
on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Man, I'm getting a lot of these guys to fail.
Last half of the 7th
just
here,
Michael?
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Oh, another
Driven
big
deep
fly.
at the wall. It is gone.
I really need to get another no doubt home run call. I just really love this home run call because it's one of my favorite home run calls that I've heard in real
A
life.
solo shot here to left.
on
His
YouTube.
second home run of the game
MLB
as it's
clips.
now a
One
6-run
of my
ball game.
favorite things to hear the announcer say, driven deep, back the ball, it is gone, a home run. Big fly by Michael Trout.
Shane Carl enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 54.
At the plate, Justin Upton. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Is this Puig? It is Puig.
To the plate now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
That would have been gone if it was fair.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
That would have been gone if it was fair.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Oh.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
I don't know why.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Let's hope I don't do that again. Oh. Can't drop that.
That's popped up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
I got something to tell you. We are in a video game. Oh, that's great. That is great.
At the plate now, Brian Goodwin. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Pop him up. Pop him up. Pop him up. Oh, I thought that went way higher than it did.
Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
I'm pretty sure there's back-to-back people 67 speed.
Up next.
Right.
Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. Bounce to first. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So digging in, Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
If his control is going to suffer as much as
a ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm going to defy what my catcher wants.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Not supposed to bounce.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
It's supposed to be right below the zone, but
he struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
He's arguing with you. Throw him out.
Standing in now, Austin Allen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0 now.
I don't have the spot again. This might be a walk, and then I might have to get another person out of the bullpen. Get someone else out of the bullpen. They can get the double
Too
play.
tight with that one.
Yeah.
3-0.
If I walk him, then I'm going to the bullpen.
In there, 3-1.
Further.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
So he's got red energy already anyway. Let's strike him out, man. That's gonna be
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Dotting him. Dotting him up. Dotting him up. Dotting him up. Yay! No. Oh, that's weird. I should have stopped at those first now, okay?
Fouled off.
3-2 count. If I walk him or strike him out, no matter what, I'm getting a reliever in this. Well, actually, if I strike him out, then I might not get a reliever.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
No,
Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Ninth, or if I allow a base runner here.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hot shot to third. Rendon is there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the 8th.
What was Rendon doing?
Here's Albert now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
For the Angels, the first baseman, Albert.
Let's put you up.
Pujols.
Let's go and schedule to put you in the game, and the other guys will have to wait. Just in case we need them.
Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
That was a nice play by him.
Pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Andrelton Simmons.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Of course, Pujols has Mr.
Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Oh, so now you talk about the double play.
At the plate, David Fletcher has doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All-star difficulty. Let me know. If the next franchise video I do, let me know if you want to see it on all-star difficulty.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Jaime Barria comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready now, Hunter Cole, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
The middle. This first thing is probably also going to be right down the middle.
Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it before, but I mean, if you're a slider specialist, then
and a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Laureano. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
This is the double shot, the cycle. If it comes up short, it's not my fault.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I'm giving them strikes.
1 out, nobody on.
Strikes, so if it comes up short, it's not my fault. He swings at this, it's definitely not my fault.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Like, I don't want to rob him of a cycle, but they better look for a good pitch. I'm not going to walk him either. It's not like I'm just taking the opportunity away from him.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It's a perfect double pitch if I locate it. If he hits it.
And it's fouled away.
Or you can foul it off, you know, that works too. You guys are like, what side are you on?
Another try at 2-2.
Like, kind of.
And he pops it up.
Well.
Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter number 5, second baseman.
A's down to their final out now. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. And that misses ball one.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey.
11
Gone.
Still up by 6.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
The batter, number 10.
Good straight up home run.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Hit the ball,
The windup.